Hello students, welcome back to the online classes. This is the fourth lecture on the topic three-dimensional geometry. In the last class, we have studied the different equations which is normal to the plane and of d units from the origin. Then the equation of a plane passing through the 2 points and normal to the plane. And the third equation is the equation of a plane, or derive the equation of a plane passing through the 3 points in both Cartesian and vector form. Today, my dear students, we are going to solve the problems on these three derivations. These problems are expected in the examination for 3 marks in the part C section. Dear students, let me begin with exercise 11.3. Question number 1. These are the questions expected in the examination for 1 marks. In each of the following cases, determine the direction cosines of the normal to the plane and distance from the origin. The first question given over here is z is equal to 2. Second question is x plus y plus z is equal to 1. Third question is 2x plus 3y minus z is equal to 5. And the fourth question is 5y plus 8 is equal to 0. These are the questions which are expected in the part A section or in the part B section. Let me begin with the answer for the first question. The equation of the plane is z is equal to 2, or the same equation we can write it 0x plus 0y plus 1z is equal to 2. Therefore, from this equation the direction ratios of the normals are 0, 0 and 1. Therefore, by taking their root sign, root of 0 square plus 0 square plus 1 square, that gives 1. Dividing throughout by 1 to the given equation of the plane 1, we obtain 0x plus 0y plus 1z is equal to 2. Therefore, this is of the form Lx plus My plus Nz is equal to D, where L, M, N are the direction cosines of the normal to the plane. Therefore, the direction cosines are 0, 0, 1 and the distance of the plane from the origin is 2 units. My dear students, for 1 mark question, this much solution is not needed. We have been given the equation of a plane is z is equal to 2. That equation we can write it as 0x plus 0y plus 1z is equal to 2. Therefore, this 0, 0, 1 is called the direction cosines and 2 is called the distance from the origin. Let me begin with the second problem, that is question B, x plus y plus z is equal to 1. This is the given plane in the form of Lx plus My plus Nz, that is Ax plus By plus Cz is equal to D. The direction ratios of the normals are coefficients of x, y, z, that is 1, 1 and 1. Getting the root sign for this 3 direction ratios, we get root 3, and dividing by root 3 to the equation number 1, we get 1 by root 3 into x plus 1 by root 3 into y plus 1 by root 3 into z is equal to 1 by root 3. This is in the form of Lx plus My plus Nz is equal to D. Therefore, the direction cosines of the given normal to the plane is 1 by root 3, 1 by root 3 and 1 by root 3. And the distance from the origin is also 1 by root 3. Let me begin with the another question C. 2x plus 3y minus z is equal to 5. Equation of a plane. The direction ratios of the normal to the plane are 2, 3, minus 1. These are the coefficients of x, y, z. Therefore, root of 2 square plus or minus 1 square, that gives root 14. That root 14 we will divide to the equation number 1. We get 2 by root 14 into x plus 3 by root 14 into y minus 1 by root into z is equal to 5 divided by root 14. The equation is of Lx plus My plus Nz is equal to D. Therefore, here 2 by 14, 3 by root 14 and minus 1 by root 14 are called cosines of the plane, distance of normal from the origin is 5 divided by root 14 units. My dear students, there is one more question, question number D. The equation of a plane is 5y plus 8 is equal to 0. This equation can be written as 0x minus 5y plus 0z is equal to 8. Once again, the direction ratios are 0, minus 5 and 0. Therefore, root of 0 square plus of minus 5 square plus 0 is again it gives 5. Dividing throughout by 5 to the given equation number 1, we get minus y is equal to 8 by 5. Therefore, the direction cosines of this plane are, it is 0, then minus 1 and 0, and the distance of normal from the origin is 8 by 5. Now dear students, these are the questions which are expected in the examination for 1 or 2 marks. Let us move to the next question, question number 2. Find the vector equation of a plane which is at a distance of 7 units from the origin and normal to the vector 3i plus 5j minus 6k. This is from the first equation of a plane, which is called the normal form equation of a plane, and it is given by the formula vector r dot n cap is equal to d. In this case, the value of d is given to you, that is 7 units, and the normal vector is 3i plus 5j minus 6k. But we want to write the equation, vector equation of a plane in the normal form, and the formula is vector r dot n cap is equal to d. The normal vector is given to you. We should find the n cap, which is nothing but the unit normal vector to the given vector 3i plus 5j minus 6k. Let me find the given normal vector is n cap, n vector is equals to 3i plus 5j minus 6k. Therefore, n cap is given by the formula vector divided by its magnitude. That is 3i plus 5j minus 6k divided by square root of 3 square plus 5 square by plus of minus 6 square. That gives 3i plus 5j minus 6k divided by root 17. It is known that the equation of the plane with the position vector, vector r, given by the formula vector r dot n cap is equal to d. Therefore, here the vector r as it is n cap, just now we found it 3i plus 5j minus 6k divided by root 17, which is equal to the distance from the origin to the plane is given 7. This is called the vector equation of the plane. Dear students, moving to the next question. Find the Cartesian equation of the following planes. The given first plane is vector r dot I plus j minus k is equal to 2. This is the vector equation of a plane is given to you. We are going to represent in the Cartesian form. This is also one of the questions we can expect in the examination for 2 marks. Vector r dot 2i plus 3j minus 4k is equal to 1. The third question is will be given for homework. Vector r dot s minus 2t into I plus 3 minus t into j plus 2s plus t k is equal to 15. Let us begin with the first question. It is given that the equation of the plane is vector r dot I plus j minus k is equal to 2. For any arbitrary point p, x, y, z on the plane, position vector of vector r is given by vector r is equal to xi plus yj plus zk. Now replace vector r as xi plus yj plus zk dot I plus j minus k is equal to 2. By taking the dot product between these two, we get the equation here xi plus yj plus zk dot I plus j minus k is equal to 2. As we know that the dot product between the two unit vectors, same unit vector, is always 1. Therefore, x into 1 plus y into 1 and plus z into minus 1, that gives x plus y minus z, which is equal to 2. This represents the Cartesian equation of a given plane. Let us begin with the next one. Vector r dot 2i plus 3j minus 4k. Vectors. The dot product between these two vectors is nothing but 2x plus 3y minus 4z is equal to 2, which is the required equation of a plane in the Cartesian form. Now the third question is given for homework. You can try. Dear students, I am very happy to tell you that now these type of questions will be expected in the examination for 3 marks in the part C section. Let us begin with the first question. These are the questions taken from the exercise 11.3. Find the vector and Cartesian equation of the planes. My dear students, you can look at here. The equation of a plane is told, or it is asked. We are not going to write the equation of a line. We are going to write the equation of a plane that passes through the given point and normal to the given plane is I plus j minus k. And the second question is that passes through the given point and normal to the vector to the plane is I minus 2j plus k. This is very important question for the exam point of view, my dear students. Let me begin with the first solution of the first example. The position vector of the point is 1, 0, minus 2 is given by vector A is equal to I minus 2k. The normal vector, vector n, perpendicular to the plane is vector n is equal to I plus j minus k. As we know that the vector equation of the plane passing through the point and normal to the given vector is given by the formula vector r minus a dot n vector is equal to 0. Now vector r minus, our vector a is nothing but the position vector of the point a, I minus 2k dot. Our vector n is given by I plus j minus k, which is equal to 0. This represents the vector equation of a plane. Now if I replace vector r by xi plus yj plus zk, then we are going to represent the equation 1 in the Cartesian form. Therefore the equation 1 becomes xi plus yj plus zk minus I minus 2k dot I plus j minus k is equal to, we take the difference between these two vectors, x minus 1 into I plus y minus 0 into j plus z minus of minus is plus 2 into k dot I plus j minus k is equal to 0. By taking the dot product between these two vectors, we get x minus 1 plus y minus z plus 2 is equal to 0. By solving this equation, we get that x plus y minus 2 minus 3 is equal to 0, or we can write x plus y minus z is equal to 3, which is the required Cartesian equation of the plane. Let me begin with the next question. Question number B. The position vector of the point 1, 4, 6 is vector A is equal to I plus 4j plus 6k. The normal vector perpendicular to the given plane is vector n I minus 2j plus k. As we know that the vector equation of the plane is given by the formula vector r minus a dot n vector is equal to 0. Now replacing vector r minus a as I plus 4j plus 6k dot I minus 2j plus k is equal to 0. Now this represents the vector equation of a plane. Now replace vector r by xi plus yj plus zk. Therefore the equation 1 becomes xi plus yj plus zk minus I plus 4j plus 6k dot I minus 2j plus k is equal to 0. Taking the difference between these two vectors, we get x minus 1 into I plus y minus 4 into j and plus z minus 6 into k dot I minus 2j plus k is equal to 0. Taking the dot product between these two vectors, we get the Cartesian form x minus 1 minus of 2 into I minus 4 plus z minus 6 equal to 0. Solving this equation, we get the equation of a plane in the Cartesian form as x minus 2y plus z plus 1 is equal to 0. Now above examples what we have solved, these are the very important points which are expected for the exam point of view for 3 marks. Let me go to the question number 6. Find the equations of the planes. Once again we needed the equation of a plane that passes through the 3 given points. This is the problem given from the last derivation of the equation of a plane. Passing through the 3 given points is 1, 1, minus 1, 6, 4, minus 5 and minus 4, minus 2, 3. And another example over here is 1, 1, 0, 1, 2, 1 and minus 2, 2 and minus 1. Let us begin with the first question. The given 3 points are capital A is equal to 1, 1, minus 1, B is equal to 6, 4, minus 5 and C is equal to minus 4, minus 2 and 3. Now as we know that the equation of a plane, when it is passing through the 3 points, it is given by the formula determinant. Here we can write it as the formula. The first point is 1, 1, minus 1. Second point is 6, 4, minus 5 and next is minus 4, minus 2, 3. By solving this determinant, we get a 0 answer. Since A, B, C are collinear points, there will be an infinite number of planes passing through the given points. Now, the given point, our second example, the given points are capital A is equal to 1, 1, 0, B is equal to 1, 2, 1, and C is equal to minus 2, 2, and minus 1. Therefore, it is a determinant 1, 1, 0, 1, 2, 1, and minus 2, 2, minus 1, which is not equal to 0. Therefore, a plane which passes through the 3 points, it is known that the equation of a plane through the points x1, y1, z1, x2, y2, z2, and x3, y3, z3 is given by the formula x minus x1, y minus y1, z minus z1. Second row will be x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1, and third row is x3 minus x1, y3 minus y1, z3 minus z1, which is equal to 0. We're replacing for x1, x2, y1, y2, z1, z2, and x1, x3, y3, z3. We get the determinant of this type, and then we get the equation of a plane 2x plus 3y. 2x plus 3y minus 3z is equal to 5. This is the Cartesian equation of a plane in the Cartesian form. I hope you have understood the today's class. What are the examples I have done today, which are expected for 2 marks, 1 marks, and 3 mark questions in the part A, B, and C section. With this, we conclude the today's lecture, and also we have completed the 3-dimensional geometry. We can practice these more examples and the derivations. I suggest you only you can attempt 1 mark question and 5 mark questions in the part A and D section, so that it will be easy to score in the examination. The remaining 2 questions which are there in the part B and C sections, we have the more options, so that we do not take the, or we can do not scratch the head for problem sections from the 3-dimensional geometry. Thank you.